Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber from my other channel. I am thankful for each and every one of you guys and very grateful for all the support and love that you've given me. This video is for the star sign of Taurus, or if you are just intuitively guided to watch it, for this week of November 30th through December 13th. So this is a bi-weekly love reading for the star sign of Taurus, or if you are cross-watching, or if you're just intuitively guided to watch this video. Alright. So we have a full moon that is coming on the 7th in Sidereal, your sign, Sidereal astrology, your sign Taurus, or tropical astrology Gemini. So Taurus, at the end of your messages, we are going to go ahead and pull a moonology card to see how the moon is affecting your relationship and some advice to go with it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first question is, what is the purpose for you, the viewer, or Taurus, crossing paths? What was the purpose of you, the viewer, or Taurus, and this person crossing paths? What was the purpose for you two crossing paths for Taurus? What's the purpose for Taurus and this person, or the viewer and Taurus crossing paths? Okay, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now very soon. So I feel like that's just a message from the angels for you, Taurus, telling you to be clear about what you want, because you're about to cross paths with a particular someone who's going to have a major impact on your life. All right. So that is kind of what I see. So let's go ahead and pull a soul's lesson card about Taurus and the person on their minds, or the viewer and a Taurus, and the person that they are heavily thinking about or connecting to. What is the purpose for them crossing paths? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So what I see here, Taurus, I feel like that's what they want you to clear out. Is this indecision, such as not trusting your intuition. So I feel like for you and another person, you two are going to cross the path, and there's going to be a clearing on a soul level, on a spiritual level of your third eye, your clairvoyance, claircognizance. There is going to be a major clearing in that area where it's going to unlock your intuition, unlock your gifts, some sort of a spiritual gift, even perhaps, of how you manifesting, showing you that all aspects of your life, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. I feel like that there's just like a clearing on all levels here, from the third eye down to the root chakra, all levels, like all of it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pull one more card as it pertains to what is the purpose for the viewer or Taurus and this person crossing paths. What is the purpose for Taurus or the cross watcher or the viewer, Taurus, and the person they're connected to, or the person coming along, according to Taurus, that's going to be crossing their path very soon. What's the purpose? Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this over here. So for some of you, you could play an instrument because she has a flute in her hand. I feel like one of the reasons why you two are crossing paths or going to cross paths is, again, there's this major clearing on all levels in your life, specifically a spiritual level, major clearing, where you're going to start polishing your spiritual gifts, start polishing your intuition. And I feel like it's happening quicker than what you realize. So this person is coming in to help you clear out some energies in all areas of your life. You two are both coming in to polish the other one's gifts and talents, is what I feel here. Which is going to help you to step into some sort of power. So, clearly decide, indecision here, to make a clear decision. And start polishing that clear decision making. Start polishing, listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self, listening to that still small voice. Using that power of visualization to bring things towards you, polishing that skill. Having a clear focus as to what you want to manifest is what I feel. And I feel like that's what you two are crossing paths with, is because this person is going to help you polish that ability. So let's go ahead and see, Taurus, the energy that you are coming into the reading with, and then the person that you are connected to, their energies as we turn on this video that you both are coming into the video with. The energy between Taurus and the viewer and the person they are connected to. What's the energy for Taurus, the viewer? Okay. So we have prosperity begins. So for you, Taurus, I feel like there is definitely a new beginning. When it comes to relationships, you both are going to grow things together. That's what's going to be polished. And then we have the Judgment card coming in reverse. So I feel like there's going to be a balancing of some sort of an imbalance in this relationship that's going to be cleared. Somebody's going to see the truth that this is just not a, for some of you, it could be the truth is that this person may not be meant to stay. For others of you, it could be that the truth is that when you cross paths, there was a major imbalance that needed to be cleared and polished and reset between you both, where you both are stepping in back into the relationship in more of a seeing eye to eye perspective versus a how do I want to say it, versus like a codependent, indecisive energy, like depending on somebody else to make them decisions for you. It's kind of like what I feel here. So I feel like you, Taurus, are having this new beginning because you're weighing out all options, I feel, before you make that clear decision. And what I feel is you are polishing your intuition, your clairvoyance, that skill that you have within you, and you are learning to practice it on a regular basis by trusting in that intuition, using that power of visualization, and learning to manifest things in a more balanced head heart way within your reality. So I just feel like there's a major clearing of an unbalanced energy happening between you two that's being worked up perhaps behind the scenes. So very soon something new is going to begin. Somebody could be getting a second chance at a situation, at this relationship even. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull your person, the viewer, or your person, Taurus, their energy. What are they coming in to the reading with? What does their energy look like currently? The person you're watching the video for, Taurus. Okay, well, they got the Judgment card in reverse. So you guys are mirroring something back and forth right off the bat. Both of you got the Judgment card. So I feel like there could be a lot of judging happening between you two coming in. And I think it's kind of cool about what I said about there was a clearing happening of this unbalanced energy, which is going to bring you two to be able to start seeing eye to eye about things, bringing in a sense of balance and harmony between you two. Giving this opportunity to blossom and grow with a seed of intention of positivity and, balance. Come on. You got the Judgment card coming out twice in both sides here, Taurus. So I feel like there's like a major reset happening that is causing a major clearing in your spiritual journey. And I feel like this clearing is coming sooner than what you think. I feel like there could be a power activation happening. Because I'm seeing them with that big, huge fireball, right? Here you are coming through, Taurus, as the scales of balance. Having a balanced head and heart is what's going to water this seed of intention to grow. That's why this clearing is happening. They're polishing you both up. And the divine is coming in and clearing out any ghosts or goblins or any blockages in you guys' power. Major polishing, major clearing, a major reset in this connection. You guys are mirroring and matching the same vibrational energy, which is what this is happening here. Matching and leveling up on a vibrational level. Answering your calling. Wow, Taurus. Alright, so that is what I see with both you guys coming into this reading, current energy. So, Taurus, the next question is what's coming towards you? What is your person thinking about you? What are they feeling about you? What are these emotions and their thoughts towards you? And how are they projecting it towards you? So that is what the next question is here. So first we're going to see what are they thinking towards you. I would say there's a lot of self-judgment happening with both of you. Not trusting your intuition, not trusting the vibration that you both are feeling from one another. I feel like one of you has your focus on some sort of darkness And I feel like the other one has their focus on where they're putting their power, so to speak. All right. So this person, your person, when they think about you, what is their thoughts towards you? Yeah, what did I say about that darkness? So they are looking at you as somebody who perhaps is guiding them through this dark period. You are like a shining light in that world, right? Here you are, them projecting that light towards you. But I feel like for some of you, or all of you, one or the other one is denying it. Even if they're feeling it and they're seeing it, they're still denying it. Yeah, mute. Solitude. Yeah, things are quiet. Somebody's in solitude. And surrender. So I feel like what they need to do is just surrender, being quiet. And it's like letting go of something. Somebody needs to let go of this indecision and polish their gifts, spiritual gifts and talents. And the only way to do that is to go within. Quiet down that monkey mind and listen to your soul's voice. I feel like the other one is trying to send the other one healing. Because, I don't know, I just feel like somebody's holding space. So let's go ahead and clarify what this person is thinking towards the viewer or Taurus. Knight of Wands, passionate adventure. So they're definitely perhaps thinking that they would like to have this passionate adventure with you, but I feel like they're afraid to express it and to just surrender to how they feel. But they're definitely thinking about perhaps what it would be like to be with you, to share themselves with you, just to surrender their whole selves to the situation. And I feel like they're unable to express it because they don't trust what they're feeling. The Knight of Wands can also represent somebody who comes in and tells you everything you want to hear and then scoots right back out again without saying a word. So for Taurus, this could be that kind of a person that's coming in that maybe you need. This could be a karmic energy happening here. And that's why the relationship is unbalanced. And I feel like for some of you, you may need to see where you're putting your power at with this situation. I feel like Taurus, you are, when it comes to your spiritual gifts and talents, I feel like they're very polished. But I feel like you are crossing paths with the other one to help them polish their skills as well. So that is what I see. So let's see, how are they feeling towards you? How are they feeling towards you? So we have Winter, Messenger. So they could be frozen with what they want to say, yes or no. So there's that decision. Fire my soul, inspiration. So again, your person, Taurus, or you, or the viewer, or the person that you're heavily thinking about, or the person laying on your heart and mind, is they're feeling this source of fire, of inspiration in their heart space to want to come forward and express how they feel. But they're frozen. They're stuck because they don't trust that pull. So that's where that indecision. So there is definitely a major clearing in both of you guys' heart space that's igniting a fire in that heart space. So you or the person you're thinking of, Taurus, is going to come towards you and tell you yes or no. Like, are we going to be together? Are we going to have this new beginning? Are we going to work on this together? So that is kind of like what I see here. I feel like their heart is really pulling for them to come forward to have a conversation with you. So let's go ahead and pull a clarifier for how they are feeling towards Taurus or the viewer. Yeah, they're definitely feeling the connection. They're feeling that it is a twin flame connection, that it is a divine counterpart connection. Why? Because you inspire them to polish themselves, to make them feel better, to clear out the ghosts, right? The ghosts in their mind, the ghosts in their hearts. You inspire them to be more decisive and to polish their intuition. You inspire them to grow, to blossom, to trust their heart, to trust their journey. Alright, so the next question is, this is something you need to know, Taurus, and we're going to start off with the initials of your person, or your initials, your person's initials, nicknames, or something that maybe you two would call each other, or even an extended message. So let's go ahead and pull some initials. So we have an E, a J, an R, so they could be a junior, an I, and a wild card, which you can put any letter in there. I would say if two match, you can add the third one. So we have a J, an E, an R, and an I. So I feel like this person could be a junior of some sort, or have some sort of a namesake from their parents. So you could take the messages as they resonate. Is there any more letters? Any more letters? A U and another wild card. A U and another wild card. So you got one. The only vowel you don't have is an A. A, E, I, O, and an O. But you have two wild cards there. Alright, so there you go. Those are the initials of somebody's name or nickname or something you guys used to call one another. So the next series of questions or series of cards are going to be what you need to know. Those are letters. So these next few messages could be a description of your person, or just some messages of how they think, feel, or even desire when it comes to be with you. When it comes to you, Taurus. Alright, so we have a Virgo coming through here. So there's a Virgo. person could be a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart, Taurus. So somebody is definitely fantasizing about being kinky with you. This person could very well be a Virgo. Yeah, I really feel like they want to do like some sort of 50 Shades of Grey kind of energy with you. They want to have a lot of foreplay. They want to have a fantasy. They want you to fulfill a fantasy with them. My head tells me I lost you. That's why I haven't come forward to you. Yeah. So somebody feels that they have lost you. And that's why they haven't come forward and communicated anything to you. They feel like, I kind of feel like they feel a bit left out in the cold as well. Okay, so this person has brown hair. My heart will not let me forget about you. We miss you. So yeah, there's an inspiration, a fire in their heart that when it comes to when they think about you, when they really are in their heart about you, they will not let them forget about you. But they think that maybe you have moved on, and therefore they're just holding themselves back. I am never lonely because I know I am what I need. So I feel like that's them telling you I am never alone. Because you do have the Four of Wands energy that popped through here. The Four of Wands energy is about somebody who is never alone. They, find somebody, they do their thing for a little bit, and then they move on to the next adventure. They're never alone. And I feel like that's part of the reason maybe why they are in that Nine of Wands or Knight of Wands energy. So I do feel they definitely want to taste you, want you to taste them. My ego would not allow me to show you my true authentic heart. So they were very ego about it. And their ego was not allowing them to be authentic. My head is not clear. I feel clouded, confused, and unable to focus. Yeah, that's because they're listening to their ego. And I can hear my spirit team and see my team when I clear my thoughts. So yeah, that goes back to right here, the indecisive, about listening to their intuition in all aspects of their life. So somebody is definitely clairvoyant, claircognitive. And I feel like you can clearly tap into hearing and seeing them when you clear out this energy in your head of your ego, clouding you and confusing you, and you start focusing more on polishing that skill that you have of listening and hearing and trusting your intuition. My head constantly hurts like migraines. That's because there's a clearing of your crown chakra happening there for you or your person. Alright. So those are some details and some messages that you need to know. So we're going to pull some messages as to what this person would like to say to you. If you two cross paths, what's the conversation going to look like? Children. So children are important in this relationship. So somebody could have been childish, right? Immature. I just got sidetracked, right? So their children may have sidetracked them. I just wasn't ready for you. They wasn't ready at the time because their children sidetracked them. Is it possible to forgive and forget? So they want you to forgive them for what they did. I was reminded of your set lately, yeah. So that is coming back to like you mirroring one another. I will come back for you. So they definitely want to come back for you and tell you how they feel. I just want you to be happy. So they definitely want you to be happy, Taurus, or whoever. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves and respects you unconditionally. So this person could be a soulmate that you two cross paths just for some sort of a spiritual awakening. And children perhaps sidetracked them, or they could have had a childish, they could have did something childish just to derail the partnership with something else, because they're saying I just wasn't ready for you, right? So I derailed it. I trashed it by being immature. Is it possible to forget that scenario and forgive me for what I did, because I just wasn't ready for you? But I can't get you out of my head. I can't get you out of my heart. I miss you regardless of how things seem, yeah. So they definitely miss you and they want you to just be happy. Am I good enough for you? So they don't feel good enough for you. You still hold a piece of my heart, yeah. So you still hold a piece of their heart just like you hold a piece of theirs. You are never far from my mind. So they're definitely thinking about you. You are on their mind. And I don't know if I'm cut out for this. So again, they feel as if they are not good enough for you, and they feel like they're not cut out for this relationship. So therefore, they are denying making this decision and not trusting their intuition, not trusting the pull. Where you or the other person is teaching you to polish that intuition, to polish that skill, to polish that claircognizance, to polish that clairvoyance, to polish that empathic ability that you may have. Alright? So the last question is advice from Spirit. So we're going to pull, how is the moon affecting this energy? How is the moon affecting this relationship for Taurus or the person viewing this? How is the moon affecting this relationship for Taurus or the viewer? You and your loved ones are safe. So the moon is letting you know that you're safe, that you're protected. Prosperity lies ahead. Loved ones, we have children coming through. Prosperity lies ahead in the new moon, even for you, Taurus, or the viewer. We got new moon coming through here, a time for healing. So there is a major healing coming where somebody is learning major healing, a major clearing, a major reset, where somebody is learning to trust their spiritual journey. And don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So we're talking about the full moon that's in sidereal Taurus or tropical Gemini. Okay. So right off the bat, Taurus or the viewer, they want you to know that you and your children are safe. There is prosperity ahead, but don't let pride and ego block this prosperity. So it could be coming in the new moon that is happening at the end of November. So let's go ahead and pull an angel answer card as it pertains to a question that Taurus may be having concerning this relationship and how the moon is affecting it. Forgiveness. Yeah. So somebody definitely needs to find forgiveness. They need to find forgiveness. They need to give forgiveness. Maybe they need to ask for forgiveness. Because there's this major healing. It's time, is what they're telling you. It's time to find forgiveness. It's time to heal that ego and pride. It's time to polish your skills and start trusting in your heart and trusting in your intuition. So that is what I see. Let's go ahead and pull a spirit guide message or advice for Taurus or the viewer. Be yourself. Yep. Be yourself. Be authentic. It's very important. And final advice or wisdom. These are the chakra wisdom cards. Final advice or wisdom for Taurus and or the viewer. Taurus. Final advice or wisdom for Taurus about this relationship. Soulmate. Soulmate. So here we have the third eye coming through again, but this is a soulmate connection. That's why they're telling you to trust your intuition. Open up that third eye because you can see things. You can see energies. You can see things. I feel like you two are connected at the third eye, perhaps even through telepathic communication here. You can use your power of visualization to communicate to your other person. That could be why you guys are matching judgment cards in reverse, because neither one of you trust it. And I feel like even though you know it on the deepest level of your soul that this is what's happening. So there is definitely a major clearing and a reset between you and this person, because you guys are soulmates, where there's a lot of forgiveness happening, a lot of healing happening, a lot of pride and ego being removed and cleared, where you two are going to start seeing eye to eye. There's like a reset in this connection where it's coming into, you guys are about to be handed your mission papers is what I see here. All right. So there you go, Taurus. That's about love. Thank you for watching and have a great 2 weeks.